How to use a business simulation in your classroom. Let me tell you the two most common methods. So the first one is at the end of your course or a course. So at the end of a course. So this is a very common way that I've seen instructors use business simulations. So they'll teach like you normally would teach, the same curriculum you normally would do, and then at the end, maybe the last 2-3 weeks of your course, assuming it's a conventional 14-16 weeks course, it could be a 7-week course and you just do this in the last 2 weeks of that 7 weeks, and you play the simulation. So the premise here is that it doesn't change what you normally do. You might replace some other underperforming activity with the simulation, but what you're doing is you're now allowing students to practice and apply everything that you've taught them through the duration of the course. You're allowing them to apply that at the end of the course. So that's a common way, and it's probably the easiest way to add something. So the second way, which is my favorite, and this kind of depends on the simulation that you choose, whether you're able to do this or not, and that is throughout the course itself. Now you probably can't read that because my writing's terrible here. Throughout the course. So not just at the end, but you have what's called progression, where you introduce basic concepts to the simulation at the early stages of your course, and then students are continuing to play throughout the course. It's not like a normal, this week we're going to do this and this week we're going to do that. It's a little bit different than that, because students are in a realistic business simulation. They're running a business and they're dealing with all sorts of interrelated variables and decisions and so on. But if you find the right simulation that has progression built in, you can do this throughout the entire course. And the benefit here is that students totally understand and have a context for everything you're going to do throughout the entire course. So you're not waiting till the end. You're doing it throughout the entire experience, which creates better engagement, more authentic assessment, lower use of AI for cheating, if it's depending on the simulation you choose. So that's the two ways that I've seen, and I've worked with thousands of instructors who've adopted simulations in their course. I design simulations, and if you want to check out some that I think can work really well for you, is goventure.net. Goventure.net, and again, you probably can't make that out. Goventure, goventure.net. I'm Mathew Georghiou, by the way.